Okay, what's going on, guys? Another video today. I tried a YouTube short yesterday, so be sure to go back and check that out. So today, I've got a couple things I want to talk about in this video, but first, just want to give a shout out and ask you to subscribe. I think we're at 110 subscribers right now, which is amazing. I'd like to just get 10 new subscribers on this video, so be sure to send this video to a friend once you're done watching. Thank you so much. One more thing that I forgot to mention. I'm wearing the prize for the Nation's Worst EV Road Trip contest that I started. I've gotten a bunch of responses. I'll put the link in the description below. My plan is to wait another 7 days, see how many entries we get, then I'll pick a winner. And this is the prize, just a free F-150 Lightning shirt that I found on their website. So if you're bored or if you want a free shirt, just go to PlugShare, plot out your road trip. You can give me a blurb as to why you think it would be inconvenient in an electric vehicle, and then send it to jfl150pro@gmail.com. I'll put it right there. And now that that's out of the way, I want to dive into an order update. Not a huge update. I know right now we're in the middle of Wave 3. I did not get any news on Wave 3, so fingers crossed for Wave 4, but we'll see. I think Wave 4 should be starting a week from tomorrow. So that'll be when you want to start being on the lookout for another email. That's my quick order update. I did call my dealer multiple times asking for something in writing with the sales manager's signature to lock in the price, that there would not be any markups. After 5 phone calls and an email reminding them, I did finally get an email from my local Ford dealer. It's literally a Word document that says the name of the dealer at the top and a brief message that they were not going to sell any Lightnings over MSRP. And it's just not what I was looking for, because there's no signature on the document, which means I could have made this Word document. So, kind of disappointed on that. It seems like a very generic message. It really, here, I'll pull it up. It has my name at the top, but then it doesn't have any of the specifics of my price for my particular build. So ultimately, this document's kind of a disappointment, but I guess if that's the best they're willing to give me for now, I'll take it. So that's my order update. I'm hopeful for Wave 4. Larry Lynch, thanks for the shout out this week, by the way, Larry, displayed a graphic that says they're only going to do 6 waves, and then after that I think there's a pause, and then they're diving into model year 2023, which is going to start earlier than usual. So if you're like me and you haven't gotten your, convert your reservation into an order email, that seems like that's the plan moving forward, is 6 waves in 2-week increments, and then after that, around June, they're going to, I guess, dive into the next model year, which is what I'm going to have to wait for anyways, because I'm interested in the Pro model. So, and apparently they're sold out of those for 2022 model year. So there's the quick order update. I want to apologize. I told you guys that I was going to try to live stream whenever Ford does a live stream, like a Discover Your Ford event. Last night, unfortunately, I was busy. I wasn't able to catch the Ford live stream, and for some reason, they don't post those anywhere. It's not on the Ford website. They don't post them on YouTube. The best I found after the last live stream in January, where they talked about productivity, is that some people will capture it on their computer and re-upload it under their YouTube account. So I'm going to try to troll around for one of those recordings, and then I'll react to that. This February live stream was supposed to be about technology, so can't imagine anything groundbreaking that they were going to show off during that. It was mostly probably going to be on the 15-inch vertical touchscreen, which wouldn't even be in our Pro trim levels. So, and they probably delve deeper into some stuff that we don't care about, like fleet tech management and how you can see what your fleet, what kind of charging and costs and all that. So probably not any surprises, but if I find it, you have my word, I will do a live stream reaction for that. And then there should be another one in March, and I forget what the topic is off the top of my head, but always worth tuning in case we learn something new. Brief topic for today's video. I'm trying to keep these videos shorter. why I reserved a Silverado EV and why I'll probably cancel that reservation. I think going through this Lightning reservation process has taught all of us a lot about how we would do it again differently. Like I reserved my Lightning 7 days after they debuted it. And so with the Silverado, there's a couple cool features that caught my eye. And for that reason alone, I was like, even if I have any inclination to maybe get it in the future, I tried to reserve it on day one, because if we learned anything from this reservation this time around with the Lightning, it's that, you know, the people at the front of the line obviously are going to get their hands on these way before anybody else. So I did reserve on day one for the Silverado EV just in case. Delving more into the features that caught my eye, that flex midgate where you can fold it down and put stuff into the cabin of the truck, very cool. The looks of it, I'm kind of 50-50 on. It's kind of a happy middle ground between, they didn't just copy and paste like Ford did with the F-150. They tried to make it new and futuristic, but it's also not so aggressively different like the Cybertruck. So I did reserve a Silverado EV, and the reality is, by the time I get a Ford Lightning and have that for a year, that'll probably be about when my name is coming up for the EV, and then I'll have a choice. Then I'll be able to take the Larry Lynch approach and either resell my vehicle and put that equity towards the new vehicle, in this case the Silverado, or maybe I'm not as high on the Silverado by then and I love my Lightning and I keep that. You just want to give yourself the choice. You don't want to be trapped. And so that's why I did reserve a Silverado EV. But on the flip side of that, there's definitely going to be similar delays with the Silverado that there were with the Lightning. Like, they're probably not going to make a ton of the base trim level that first year. And they might run out of certain parts and they might have delays. And so with all that in mind, you know, it's not like you're going to get your Lightning and then immediately have to turn it over for a Silverado if you reserve both. I think there's going to be a nice time window in there where you get to experience your Lightning, and then when your name comes up for the Silverado, you'll be able to ask yourself, do I want to stick with the Lightning or not? And I'd rather have the option to make that choice 2 or 3 years down the line when those Silverados actually start getting produced and delivered, as opposed to being locked into the Lightning, even though I'm sure I'm going to love it. Why I'll probably cancel, that flex midgate feature, like all the cool features that differentiated it from the Lightning aren't going to be available for $40,000. And so for that reason, like, it's nice to have the reservation, but in reality, it's probably not going to be enough of a reason to switch to that from the Lightning. So, and the reason I get into, you know, the perks of reserving another EV truck when you've already got a reservation for the Lightning is they just started teasing the Ram Evolution electric 1500 pickup truck. I'm just going to call it the Ram Evolution because I don't believe those reservations are live, but I'm trying to give some advice before that happens. That way you can make your own decision as to whether or not you want to be a day one reservation holder. This is going to be way down the line that these Ram Evolutions actually start getting delivered, but you don't know what your mindset's going to be by then. So better to put down that $100. I'm assuming it's going to be the same model, like a $100 reservation to get your place in line, and then have the choice a couple years down the line as to whether or not that truck is right for you. So that's just my 2 cents. Quick video today. Thanks for tuning in. Send this video to a friend. Trying to get more views, trying to get more subscribers. So appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one.